Narrated by Abdullah bin Abu Qatada. My father set out for Mecca in the year of Al-Hudaybiyah, and his companions assumed ihram, but he did not. At that time the Prophet peace be upon him was informed that an enemy wanted to attack him, so the Prophet peace be upon him proceeded onwards. While my father was among his companions, some of them laughed among themselves. My father said, I looked up and saw an onager. I attacked, stabbed, and caught it. I then sought my companions' help, but they refused to help me. Later we all ate its meat. We were afraid that we might be left behind, separated, from the Prophet peace be upon him, so I went in search of the Prophet peace be upon him, and made my horse to run at a galloping speed at times, and let it go slow at an ordinary speed at other times, till I met a man from the tribe of Bani Gifar at midnight. I asked him, Where did you leave the Prophet peace be upon him? He replied, I left him at Tahun, and he had the intention of having the midday rest at As-Sakiyah. I followed the trace and joined the Prophet peace be upon him and said, O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, your people, companions, send you their compliments, and ask for Allah's blessings upon you. They are afraid lest they may be left behind, so please wait for them. I added, O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, I hunted an onager and some of its meat is with me. The Prophet peace be upon him told the people to eat it, though all of them were in the state of ihram. Narrated by Abdullah bin Abu Qatada. That his father said, we proceeded with the Prophet peace be upon him in the year of Al-Hudaybiyah, and his companions assumed ihram, but I did not. We were informed that some enemies were at Gaika, and so we went on towards them. My companions saw an onager and some of them started laughing among themselves. I looked and saw it. I chased it with my horse and stabbed and caught it. I wanted some help from my companions, but they refused. I slaughtered it all alone. We all ate from its meat. Then I followed Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, lest we should be left behind. At times I urged my horse to run at a galloping speed, and at other times at an ordinary slow speed. On the way I met a man from the tribe of Bani Gifar at midnight. I asked him where he had left Allah's Messenger peace be upon him. The man replied that he had left the Prophet peace be upon him at a place called Tahun, and he had the intention of having the midday rest at As-Sakiyah. So I followed Allah's Messenger peace be upon him till I reached him and said, O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, I have been sent by my companions, who send you their greetings and compliments and ask for Allah's mercy and blessings upon you. They were afraid lest the enemy might intervene between you and them, so please wait for them. So he did. Then I said, O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, we have hunted an onager and have some of it, its meat, left over. Allah's Messenger peace be upon him told his companions to eat the meat, although all of them were in a state of ihram. Narrated by Abu Qatada. We were in the company of the Prophet peace be upon him at a place called Al-Kahha, which is at a distance of 3 stages of journey from Medina. Abu Qatada narrated through another group of narrators, we were in the company of the Prophet peace be upon him at a place called Al-Kahha, and some of us had assumed ihram while the others had not. I noticed that some of my companions were watching something, so I looked up and saw an onager. I rode my horse and took the spear and whip, but my whip fell down, and I asked them to pick it up for me, but they said, we will not help you by any means, as we are in a state of ihram. So I picked up the whip myself and attacked the onager from behind a hillock and slaughtered it and brought it to my companions. Some of them said, eat it, while some others said, do not eat it. So I went to the Prophet peace be upon him, who was ahead of us, and asked him about it. He replied, eat it, as it is halal, it is legal to eat it. Narrated by Abdullah bin Abu Qatada. That his father had told him that Allah's Messenger peace be upon him set out for Hajj, and so did his companions. he sent a batch of his companions by another route, and Abu Qatada was one of them. The Prophet peace be upon him said to them, "Proceed along the seashore till we meet all together." So they took the route of the seashore, and when they started all of them assumed ihram except Abu Qatada. While they were proceeding on, his companions saw a group of onagers. Abu Qatada chased the onagers and attacked and wounded a shinager. They got down and ate some of its meat and said to each other, "How do we eat the meat of the game while we are in a state of ihram?" So they, carried the rest of the she-onager's meat, and when they met Allah's Messenger peace be upon him they asked, saying, "O Allah's Messenger peace be upon him, we assumed ihram with the exception of Abu Qatada, and we saw a group of onagers. Abu Qatada attacked them and wounded a she-onager from them. Then we got down and ate from its meat. Later we said, to each other, how do we eat the meat of the game and we are in a state of ihram? So we carried the rest of its meat." The Prophet asked, "Did any one of you order Abu Qatada to attack it or point at it?" They replied in the negative. He said, "Then eat what is left of its meat." Narrated by Abdullah bin Abbas. From As-Sa'b bin Jathama al-Laythi that the latter presented an onager to Allah's Messenger peace be upon him while he was at Al-Abwa or at Wadan, and he refused it. On noticing the signs of some unpleasant feeling of disappointment on his, As-Sa'b's, face, the Prophet peace be upon him said to him, "I have only returned it because I am Murim."